right, so welcome to Mediama TV, and today we have the first major interview with the head coach of the club, David Duncan, who supervised the team's 1-0 success over Lagos Cities in our opening 2022-2023 Ghana Premier League season. And we are excited to have coach here with us. He continued to hold his training session with the squad, giving a lot of pep talks and looking at his team ahead of our major second game and our first game at home against Real Tamale United. Coach, it's great to see you, Coach Duncan.
It's good to see you.
Great. And Coach, I am congratulations once again.
Thank you very much
for joining the club.
Congratulations to all of us.
Yes, congratulations to all of us.
You had your bit of effort to put in for this to happen, so
absolutely,
it goes to you as well.
Absolutely. And we had a good game. You had your first game winning by a goal to nil against Lagos Cities. You were there, yes, of course. You did not sit on the bench, but you supervised everything. How did the game go for you?
It was tough, on the onset because, per what I saw the team go through in their training sessions leading to the game against Lagos Cities. We trained to keep as much possession of the ball as possible, and that is only possible on a good pitch. So when we went there and the pitch was in the state in which it was, quite a number of our lads, who are noted to be ball players, and to keep possession of the ball suffered in the first half. So that compelled us perhaps in the second half to bring some changes, and I think that did pay off in the second half.
You have been with this group for like a week or so. What is your general assessment of this particular group? Do you think that we have enough quality to go for the full juggler?
We have an appreciable, good number of players, who on any day, are supposed to live up to expectation, as far as the kind of roles that they play or the positions they play are concerned. But of course, in the game of football, everybody needs a sharpening, or a honing of his ability and an improvement, so to speak. We can't be perfect without working, on our strengths, So I think the potential is there. And as long as we keep working, I want to believe that they have the potential to improve.
Now, what is the telepathy between yourself and your new backroom staff? I know you have a penchant of not, going to any club without a backroom staff. You go there and you work with the group that you go to meet. So far, you've been with them. How has the camaraderie been like?
Just a bit that you just chipped in, emphasizes the point that you know your job, and you have been following me as well. There's no club that I've been to or that I've walked into with anybody. I go alone, and I want to believe that I can even work with the devil, you understand, because I expect players to be as professional as possible. If you know your terms of reference, there's no point in doing anything other than, doing what you're supposed to be doing, because this thing is supposed to be a team where we have been engaged, by somebody who is investing so much, or an entity. If it is an individual, so be it. But if it's an entity, they are investing so much into the body, and there is no room, or there doesn't have to be any room for anybody's personal interest being served. So I have come in as a head coach. Anybody who is there supporting me, the backroom staff is supposed to do his bit, and then together we can chalk the sources. If it comes, it's for all of us, understand? And who knows? As a result of that, somebody might earn his promotion as well, to his next level. So
now, this club has been tagged in some way as Premier League pretenders, as we flatter to deceive when expectations are on the team. We appear to lose out when it matters most. How do you seek one to change the narrative, and do you have a certain weight of expectation, of pressure on your shoulders, especially with a club emerging gradually, turning out to be like the third biggest force in Ghanaian football?
You're talking about pressure, it's inextricably intertwined, interrelated, interconnected, interwoven, so to speak. Learning from you, though. With the nature of the job we have taken upon ourselves to do. So, we live with it. We live with it on a daily basis. With or without even a competition in place, we live with the pressure. You understand what I'm saying? Because you definitely will be looking forward to coaching, and because of that, you should be expecting that you walk into it, you're going to walk into another form of dimension of pressure. But talking about maybe is it a third estate of the football realm? Yeah, I mean, it is not a question of flattering to deceive. I think that there must be a time, when these things happen. I mean, how many times haven't the likes of Adriana and those who considered to be perhaps underdogs, won it, and there definitely must be a time for Mediama as well, as we go along. The only thing is that maybe a few disappointments, a few heartbreaks, when we have been so close, but yet, couldn't make it, But maybe content with 2 FA Cups, which is for a young club like Mediama, I mean, I think it is quite appreciable. And we'll be looking forward to perhaps up, our honours this time by adding the league trophy.
Finally, your message to the people of Tarkwa. They are excited about your coming to this town. The fans are in wonderland. They've gone gaga. And I must say, what is your message to the fans, the supporters of Mediama in Tarkwa in particular, and for those around the country and around the world?
Yeah, I mean, I very much applaud, and I appreciate so much, their love for the club, how partisan they are, how passionate they are, to stand behind the team, root behind the team, and support the team through thick and thin, you understand? And I'm just hoping that it would be so throughout the season because, of course, I mean, I wouldn't promise them heaven, but per the game of football, and the kind of results it chants out from time to time, I mean, they should just continue to root for the team. Like I'm saying, it's a marathon, so in a marathon sometimes you can lag behind, but at the end of the day, ultimately, what the situation ends up is what they should judge the team by. And of course, their input is going to be very much welcome, which is their support, unrelenting support, even when the going gets tough, because a game is played 90 minutes plus and anything can happen within that period of time. And it is at that point when the going gets tough, that will be needed most, and not to perhaps turn their back on us when such situations arise.
Brilliant, David Duncan. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Yes,